I've failed, and I think I've just learned to say, Lunathi, it's okay. In the industry, I've played such difficult characters. I've played being raped. I've played losing a child. I've played a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. As culturally, we're taught to, to hide, that's respectful, that's this and that. And then you work on a fatal seduction where you're basically naked.
Rolling. Let's go. All right.
Oh.
Go. Let me see here. Beautiful. Keep there.
Okay.
Ah, nice. I like that. I like that pose way. Yeah. More powerful. Like the queen you were. Okay. That's good.
Right.
All right. It's a nice one. Oh, I like that one. Lovely. Good. Here we
I'm
go.
trying to imagine what people usually do.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, this.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. So for those who don't know who you are, beyond the screens.
Yes.
Who is Lunathi Mampofu when the cameras stop rolling?
Ah, Lunathi. Lunathi is a mom. Lunathi is a fashionista.
Nice.
I love clothes a lot. I'm just passionate about the arts, I think. I think that is the best way to describe who I am. I think that's as much as I can give
That's
you.
good. Much you can. All right.
Yeah,
So
for now.
from at what age? At what age did you realize that acting is your path, or creative performance is your path?
Yeah. It was early ages. I think I was in grade 9 when I traveled to Germany for singing, actually.
Oh.
I went in from music, used to sing opera.
Oh,
And,
wonderful.
Yeah, and I fell in love with how people felt when I was on stage and I was singing, I think it's more about the feeling that you make people feel and the emotions that you evoke in people with the craft.
Hold that pose. I love it. This is more very powerful. Okay, keep going.
Thank you. Yes, so, like I was saying, it was the emotions. I was kind of thrown away by being miles and miles away.
Yeah.
And having, not to mention race and anything like that, but having white people crying because of the emotions that I'm evoking in them through music. So I literally came back and I remember telling my parents, I wanna do this, not necessarily through music, but I wanna make people feel.
Oh.
And that's when it started.
So how did you segue from music to acting? How did that come about?
I started with musical theater.
Okay, yeah, okay.
At
So it's
AFDA.
more performances and singing.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
gotcha.
then I went from being a musical performer to just acting.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really beautiful.
Thank you.
So we have the multifaceted, Lunathi.
Lunathi, I'm trying.
So I just learned something. I did my research on you, but nothing about
music
popped up.
That's
so
crazy.
It's incredible. Nice one.
Okay.
Go for it. Yeah.
Did you?
Good. Yeah. Go.
It's my boobies, boobie.
Yeah, he's booby. All right.
You get that for free, guys.
Nice
Is it
one.
working?
Yeah, that's good.
Is
Yeah.
that-
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Not too
much.
strong.
Okay.
Just a subtle, a little bit chill. Yeah. That's good. Wonderful. So you are in front of my lens today.
Yes.
All right. How
Lucky.
does it feel, being photographed by me as compared to being on a film set?
On a film set.
Yeah.
I guess it's about, I think I trust you more than anything.
Yeah.
I like the trust element that I feel right now.
That's great.
An actor is a completely different tool compared to a model.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
And I feel like what's always important is the fact that you need to be relaxed. You know.
I'm glad to hear the word trust. That's good. It's very important because like I like my client or my subjects to be comfortable.
To be comfortable.
Because that's why I'm able to draw the feeling from them. Okay, that's great. Beautiful. One more. Okay. That's it. One more. One more. Good. You can bring that arm, maybe put the elbow. Yeah, something.
It doesn't remove the...
Okay. How about you?
Or just to get
If your whole life can be summed up in one single image, what will that, what would that image look?
An image. Can I give it an animal or something?
Yes.
I think I'm an octopus.
Octopus, yeah? Like today, right?
I know it's crazy to say, but I feel like I'm whole as a person. Like I have a big aura, I have a big personality, I have a big... I'm big in the inside, but then I can,
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like I'm an octopus.
It sums up what you just said, being multifaceted. Like, it's not just a single you, just like so
But
whole.
I'm whole, right?
Yes,
and I mean, an octopus is big and it's full in the inside, and I feel like spiritually I'm full, physically, mentally I'm always trying to be in a very good space.
Okay.
But I can adjust.
Yeah. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Can adjust.
Okay, keep that pose, that pose where you were before you were looking.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why photography?
Photography. It fell on my lap. I went to school, I studied business.
Okay.
Initially, I was supposed to go into computer science, but that's another story. So I went into business. And so I graduated with a bachelor's of business admin. But life happened. I met my then wife at varsity. She's Canadian, so I moved to Canada.
Nice.
Right after varsity, and then I couldn't get a job.
Oh,
I couldn't get a decent paying job.
Right.
I could get a job, but a decent paying job was hard to come by. So, I started working in a call center after call center, and I wasn't really, really happy about it. But I have always been creative in a way, and I used to do photography as a hobby.
Oh, nice.
Right. But then I came to SA to visit family, and we did a safari thing. Went to Kruger, we went to Cape Town, did the whole thing. And then when I went back to Toronto, my colleagues in the office, everybody wanted to see pictures from Africa. It's like, what is Africa like? So I created, I think I've said this story before, I created an online gallery. At the time, there was no Facebook, there was no Instagram, there was no Twitter, there was Flickr.
Oh, I remember Flickr.
Yes.
I remember.
Yes.
I remember Flickr.
So I created a Flickr gallery, and then I sent the link to all my colleagues at the office, including my managers, and people were blown away.
Crazy.
Some even thought that I stole the pictures from National Geographic. So no, that's my work, and people were amazed by it. But then, weeks went by. And then one of my managers, not my immediate manager, but was, she came, she was walking past our floor, and she came to my cubicle, and she sat next to me. But before that, I was always looking for something else to do besides. I didn't want to I couldn't picture myself being in an office pushing papers, it wasn't, I've been a hands-on person. But anyway, so this manager came, sat next to me, and she was like, George, your pictures are so amazing, but I have a question for you. I said, yeah. She was like, if you can take pictures like that, then what the fuck are you doing here?
Exactly.
So that was the red light, the bulb moment.
Yeah.
That flash, and I realized, maybe. If
not, why not?
Yes. So it was then that I started working at my craft more, and I started shooting a lot of weddings and portraits for friends and family. And I got to a point where I was making quite money from my side hustle.
Wow.
So when my daughter was born, I decided, in Canada, they give parents have 1 year parental leave. So my ex and I decided to split. So she took the first 6 months, and I said, I would take the second half of the 6 months.
Right.
And then I will use that to build my business from the ground up, so I wouldn't have to go back to work. And
here we are today.
But, another story for another day. A lot of sequence happened where the stars aligned for me, that I didn't have to go back at all. So there was nothing for me to go back to, but to work on this business. And 16 years this year, and I'm here.
With an entire studio.
Yeah, entire studio, shooting, doing what I love.
What you love.
So it's been...
That's nice.
Yeah. Okay. Nice one. Yeah, look at me. Close the eyes. Yes, close it. Nice. Beautiful. Wonderful. And then right, look at me. There. There we go. Let me go here. All right. Oh, that is this. I think I've got a cover. Nice.
Wow. That was nice, right?
Yeah, look. Okay.
You falling asleep? What's going on?
I was falling asleep.
Go for it. Okay. And Shimi, you're getting the whole setup as well, right? Okay, perfect. Hold that for me. Beautiful. Beautiful. Coming in. Coming in. Nice. Nice. And then look at me. There we go. Okay, one last pose and then...
Oh, that's stunning.
Oh! There we go. Stretch out, stretch.
Hey, stretch the legs out.
Yeah.
Is it working?
How about, instead of going sideways, like, how about you tilt your angle slightly, not too much, not too much. Yeah, not like there. That's perfect. 3, 2, 1. That's it. I'm coming here. Chin up slightly. Yes, that's it. I think I cut the arm off? Okay, okay. You perform many roles, on set, on television. How do you prepare yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally when, especially when those roles, I've seen you, for example, Fetal Seduction, where, it was so emotional, like you were a different character.
Right.
How do you prepare yourself for such roles, mentally, emotionally?
Firstly, I always say, as a performer, in order for you to give justice to the character, you need to be centered.
Yeah.
You need to be grounded. You need to have healed from a lot of things, because getting into a character, you can't judge it, right? You are portraying someone, and you have to portray them as honestly as you can. So I always try not to judge what I'm about to go into, and just throw myself into it as much as I can, because then I'm honest, I'm truthful, I'm being, right?
Yeah.
Which is what we do. So in terms of preparation for me, I do a lot of reading about what the character's about. I always also try and find someone that I know that has similarities to that character. And then I also always try and find that character in myself as well, because I believe every single character has a part of you. So if I'm okay with Brenda on Fatal Seduction, being whoever she is, I need to find what similarities does Lunathi have that Brenda has, so that I can, if I'm a sexual being, right, I can then make them more heightened so that it reads for the specific character.
That's right.
If I'm a mom, I take the mother in me, and if it's a mom that's lost a child or all of that, and then I accentuate the feeling of what that would feel like, you know? Because I believe about 20% of each character that you play is you.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
Yeah. I think the hard part is always debriefing from the character, you know? Especially when you're playing long form.
Yeah, after then you go home and
you go home and then you can't really let the character go completely because tomorrow is another day. That's basically what is exhausting. Oh, wow.
Nice. Was that for me? Yes. Hey, good, yeah. Can bring one, the other. The hair and everything just...
It works.
Works beautifully. Okay. Nice. I like that. I like that. Go there. One more. Beautiful. One more. I'm coming in there. Good one. Good go. Yes. That's it. That's it. And turn your chin towards me. Same one.
Yes.
Turn your chin. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Awesome. Beautiful. I'm happy. Lunathi.
George.
How are you?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm fantastic. It's really lovely to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored.
I think the first time I came across your performance that really drew me to it was the fetal seduction. And I thought, okay, I would like to work with you.
Stop.
Yeah. So and then the stars align eventually.
Of course.
But I'm happy to have you on set.
Thank you.
How was the shoot?
It was great. It was fun.
Yeah.
I was very comfortable, which is not always the case with me and photos.
Yeah.
But this is not the first time we're working, right? We did the Sowetan magazine cover shoot as well here in your studio, which I really enjoyed as well.
Was it you?
Hello. I was wearing that lime dress with Quenzo and everyone else.
Okay.
And
now
you kept on
sense.
being like, "Oh my God, that's stunning."
It makes sense. Which is why, Seppo was don't ask, but I know her already.
Because we worked.
I wasn't shooting. I was working in the studio.
You were working.
Now that makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense.
I still want that cover, by the way.
Yeah. You haven't gotten it?
I haven't gotten it.
Really?
Yet.
But you know what? This just occurred to me that how I didn't recognize you then in person, but I recognize you on set, on your screens.
Exactly.
So do you get that a lot?
I get that a lot. Actually, to go back, there's Mr. Shaw, I don't know Ferguson's, if you know them.
Yeah.
He always used to say, "Dude, you're a chameleon." Like he used to call me a chameleon because the moment I change my hair, the moment I change an outfit, I'm a completely different person.
That's right.
And he always used to say, use that to the best of your ability because that's what transforming is all about. That's what taking on a character is all about. So I'm not shocked at all. I meet people all the time that don't recognize who I am because,
That's really good. I get people will mistake me as black coffee. I don't know why.
I see that.
In a week, I get at least 2 people.
No.
In any given week. Could be in the mall, could be at the shop. The one time I was at this camp and this young boy is running towards me, sir. And I'll turn around and they go, "Oh, well, we thought you was," and I know, I'm sorry.
Nati, no, it's not me.
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
That's really cool, that's really cool. And I mean, how do you balance being a mother and being, with the schedules, being on set?
I just shot a scene where I was being asked that in character. And the same answer applies. Do I balance it?
Is there a balance even?
Is there a balance? Yeah. What is a balance? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm constantly trying to figure out what a balance is and how it should feel like and how it should look like and all of that. And I feel like, what is that, you know?
Yeah.
And the less pressure I put on myself to try and portray and be that person who's trying to balance my life out with my child, and as a mother, the less pressure I have, and I think the more organic then it becomes. So the answer is, I don't know, you know. I try the best that I can.
Yes.
Every day I wake up, I kiss her, I talk to her. When she comes back from school, she's running to me with the dog, and we, you know, I try to make it as holistic as possible, you know. But that's the best I can do. At the end of the day, I'm a single parent, and I've been a single parent for like 10 years.
10 years. Wow. But you're doing a good job.
Yes,
like
I
she walked in here bubbly
know.
and hi, you know. So
Yeah.
you must be proud of her, and I'm
really
sure she's
am.
probably proud of you too.
Yes,
You know,
I
and
hope
talking
so.
about, you know, being a mom and a working mother as well. Like how has your relationship with confidence and vulnerability evolved over the years?
I used to be a hard one. I'm not gonna lie. I've got a tomboyish, and I hate to associate it with that because it's not about sex or you know, butchness or whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
But I took on that tomboyish persona so that I could toughen myself up growing up, because I was around a lot of boys, my brothers and all of that. And for some reason, I grew up being friends with more males than females. And I think it was because deep down, I'm such a softie. Like, I'm such an emotional being, but I also didn't want people to take advantage of that, you know? So I was constantly just wanting to toughen up, you know? And I mean, growing up around boys, my brothers used to always make fun of how soft I am and all of that stuff. So now I think the difference between then and now is that I'm allowing my vulnerability to just live within me, and and to be okay. I cry when I need to cry. I'm open when I need to be open, and I think that's the superpower that I have as a performer as well. I think that's why you know, you get the range that you have, is because you allow yourself to feel things that you never thought that you'd be able to feel.
That's right. That's right.
You allow yourself to interact with emotions that are difficult to tackle. You know, within the industry, I've played such difficult characters. I've played being raped. I've played losing a child. I've played a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Including unaliving yourself.
Do you understand? I've played sensual characters.
Yeah.
That's one of the hardest things to do, because you're now put in a position where you are raw, where you are open, where you are vulnerable, not just within, but externally as well.
Yeah.
And us culturally, we're taught to
be closed off,
you know, to hide, that's respectful, that's this and that. And then you work on a fatal seduction where you're basically naked, you know, and you're doing acts that are not necessarily seen as, you know.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that go into the industry, but outside of that, I've learned that allowing yourself to just go there, without, again, judging the character, without judging yourself within the character, because that's not you. You are portraying something at that moment. So I think there's a lot of growth emotionally that I've felt. I'm just way more emotional.
Emotional.
Yeah.
That's good. And I think being in my creative space, what I do as well, at times before a shoot like today, before I go to bed, I go in within.
You have to.
You know, meditate, and sometimes I will look at the mood board and just envision everything, just fall into place. So during the shoot itself, sometimes I've got people caught me in a, you know, they've catch me in a brief moment where I've closed my eyes because I'm going deeper, you know, and I let the things flow. Like, I don't try to control things. As much as I like to control things,
we do.
Mistakes do happen, and we get the beautiful mistakes. Things happen, and I go in, and that's also being vulnerable, letting things go.
It is.
So
it is.
I get
There's
you.
beauty in mistakes. There's beauty. I mean, what is life without us making mistakes and learning and then growing
perfect
from
imperfections.
them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like your Vaseline ad that we were just speaking about. No, but honestly, like I just feel like as people, we overthink so many things. And the moment we just remove ourselves from feeling like we need to be perfect, we need to, do things in line in a specific way. I don't believe I'd be where I am without the mistakes I've made in my life.
That's good.
At work, as a parent, within every single relationship with my parents, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think once you understand how the universe works, there shouldn't be any regrets.
No.
Because your past, whatever, all your experiences, they've made you who you are today.
Totally.
So if you were to go back and rectify, life would be so boring.
I mean, I don't think I'd want to fix anything, to be honest.
I don't
think I'd want to fix
anything.
anything.
Whether it's bad or good, whether it was meant for my own personal and spiritual growth.
Exactly.
To be where here.
Exactly.
So that's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what do you wish young South African women in creative space understood about resilience, and moving on every day, going grind and not giving in?
Yeah, exactly that it's not easy. I think with technology and everything else that's around us right now, and I'm so glad that I was born in the 80s, right? That time where things were a bit harder, and I've experienced that, and I've seen that through my parents. I've seen that through people that are around me. And I've also been blessed to be in this era where things are just coming so much easier, which for me is frustrating, right? Because we're so used to working. Like, I want to work. And I think I get a lot of, you are workaholic energy. And I am, and I'm okay with it, because I want to know what I've worked for. I want to feel that I've taken a break, a moment at a time, and built my house to get it to where it is. And it wasn't just thrown at me by some man who's got money to... Do you understand what I mean?
That's right. You're more accomplished.
And I'm not judging. I'm not saying that it's right or it's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that there's so much more... you can tap yourself in the back and say, okay, I did it, I got there, I conquered this thing. And in that way, there's growth. Yeah. So going back to that, I just want women to know that persistence, passion, and perseverance is something that we need to live by. We need to be okay with working.
Yes, yes.
I feel like the more you work for your things, the more you appreciate it.
Ah, that's so
it's like,
good
if I don't work, if I love you and I don't work towards that love and show you how much I love you, then I won't appreciate you. And I think that's why a lot of things are the way that they are in our society right now.
Yes.
Is because people just don't want to work for things.
Yes. And it's so true to any human. I think especially, I'm talking from a man's perspective. I personally, when I'm working, when I'm earning, when I'm taking care of my responsibilities, that's when I feel more fulfilled.
And yourself.
Exactly.
Because it needs to start within you, right?
Yes.
If I'm not working on Lunathi and waking up in the morning, meditating, eating well, reading my scripts, preparing and all of that, how do I expect that the universe is going to give me what I need to receive? How do I expect that? How do I expect to receive the same amount
if you're not
putting it in? I think that's just the simple things that we are missing now in society and in life. And I just wish my child even would understand that mom is not there, yes, a lot of the times, but she would learn from it.
Yes, she would, and she know
and
that.
And she would understand that umvuzo, in Xhosa they call it umvuzo, the price, I think, is what it is. Umvuzo is so much bigger when you've worked towards it.
That's very good. That's very good to hear. And I like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, through all the highs and lows, what have you learned about yourself? life in general? It's a tough one.
He wants me to cry. No, I'm not gonna do it. I've been crying the whole week on set. I've learned that it's okay. I'm gonna keep repeating the same thing. It's okay to have, it's okay to not have. It's okay to receive, it's okay to lose. It's okay to fail. I've failed in my understanding of what my failures are, right? Because we all have these goals and dreams and all of that. And I think I've just learned to say, Lunathi, it's okay. And then after saying, Lunathi, it's okay, where to from here? You know what I mean? Like, what's the next step? What have we learned and where are we going?
Exactly.
I've learned that I am resilient and I don't give up easily, which is a good thing and sometimes a bad thing in relationships and everything. Those type of things, because I stay in those things for another year knowing that it's ended, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's okay to also just like zen out and be on your own and grow yourself and not try and depend on anything and anyone. That's what I'm learning, you know. But within that same breath, understanding that nothing can happen on your own.
I like when, you know, I had a mentor once when I was based in Toronto, and he told me, because he was at one afternoon I came home from work. This when I used to work in corporate. He was actually one of the reasons why I decided to go to photography full time.
Yeah.
And I was at his house, just going on about life and how I think I'm failing at it. You know,
Whatever that is.
Whatever. And he looked at me, it's like, George, there's no such thing as failure. You know, you have to experience what you're experiencing now
True.
to move forward where you want to be. So he called it failing forward.
Love that.
And from that on, I decided, okay, and I would take these experiences because I know how it feels like to be here.
I don't want to be there again. Exactly.
So, and that's always every day when I wake up, I'm trying to decide, or I'm fighting the demon, because the person I see in the mirror, you know, is the person going to meet his financial obligations today? Is he going to be kind to people? Am I going to try not to lose it as simple when the light doesn't work properly? Am I, you know, all those things, you know. So you fight these internal battles, and you know, so it's good. But
Yeah,
I'm glad to hear where you are in your life, and you know, that I've gotten the opportunity to meet you and experience it.
Yeah.
So you were a gift.
Thank you.
You've
and
been
I'm
a gift
so
to,
grateful.
and I'm sure you've been a gift to
I'm
lot
so
of people.
Grateful.
To
and
really...
I think that's another thing. Like, I just got goosebumps thinking about it. I've been teaching myself to be grateful. I understand what gratitude is, and I think we think when gratitude happens, it has to be a big act. It has to be a huge gesture or a thing that is happening. But like being here with you and having this conversation is reminding me of certain things that I haven't been thinking about and being appreciative of, you know, and stuff like that. So it's reminding yourself about those little things, you know, and just honestly being as grateful as you can be, even just to wake up in the morning, the simple things, you know?
Yeah.
So thank you. My dad would say.
Thank you.
Thank you for thank you. I'm also grateful.
Thank you.
That's
a new vocabulary I've learned today. Okay. Now, going back into your career life, beyond acting, do you see yourself stepping into a producing role, or are you
Definitely.
ready? Yeah.
I've done that.
Okay.
One of the failing forward moments. I produced a documentary, I produced a theater production, I produced a coffee book.
Okay.
It was a success that cost me a lot. A long story. We'll talk about it one day. I think it came with a bit of trauma though, because it cost me a lot, like financially, and it took me years to sort that out. But it is something that I'm definitely going to venture in.
That's good.
Producing, I loved producing. Probably going to go into executive producing though,
Nice.
where I'm not necessarily deep in the claws of it, but overlooking and financing is where I want to fall into. But I also just want to be in the production space in a lot of different ways, like transport, you name it.
Okay.
I'm trying to get into my claws into that space outside of being in front of the camera, because that's quite taxing. I want to get to a point where I'm just working on 3 productions in a year, and a movie, 1 series, and 1 or 2 commercials. And I'm good.
And good. You go
and
on
I'm
holiday.
good. I go on holiday. I spend time with my family.
That's the goal.
You know,
that's a beautiful goal.
And get paid enough.
Yes.
And be my own boss, literally. Yeah.
Awesome. So years from now, when people speak your name, what do you hope that they say your contribution in the creative space has been?
I want to have directed something. I want to have been an executive producer of, and this is from my mouth to God's ears right now. I want to have executive produced an award-winning movie, even if it's a short film. That is going to be at festivals somewhere, doing great, so that I can put my stamp as an executive producer. I really am really passionate about that. Probably acting in that as well. Yeah, I've never been too crazy about awards, because I feel like I've done so well and I award myself all the time.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it would be nice to win some international awards. It would be nice to have an international name. I mean, production under my belt.
Yeah, talking about awards, I was telling somebody the other day, they saw a photo competition and they asked me to enter into it. I said no. And I told them I don't have any award-winning picture there to submit. And they said, why don't you just take a picture and submit? And I said, no, it doesn't work like that. Because when you are creating, you're not creating to win an award.
You're not.
You know, you're creating.
That's a cherry on top,
exactly,
right?
And just like the Vaseline.
Look at that.
We were not shooting it for an award, and it just became, and it's being entered into a lot of, you know. So, what's lighting you up right now? What's the next big dream?
Yeah. What is the next big dream? I'm such a dreamer. Yeah, I can't even give you one. Next big dream is as simple as I just want to own my own home.
That's a good dream.
I know.
Yeah, that's a good dream. It's a reasonable dream.
It's a reasonable dream.
Yeah.
Like, it's as simple as I want my space, my surroundings to be mine, so that I am grounded and I feel centered, and I can then do whatever else. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. All right, so I have this closing, lighting, round, fast questions, like, you know, quick answer. I'm going to read them here to you. One song that instantly puts you in a good mood.
Because I'm happy.
Good. Oh, nice. That's a good one. I like that one too. A quote or mantra that keeps you going.
Passion, persistence, and perseverance.
Okay.
That's my own one that I always...
I think this next question, like, you probably answered. A director or a co-star you would love to collaborate with?
Yo. That's not fair. Yo.
There are quite a lot.
There's a lot. There's a lot. I can't. It wouldn't be fair to even mention one.
All right. We'll skip that one. I don't want to get to Coffee or rooibos?
Rooibos.
Rooibos.
Yeah, I like to be calm.
Yes, me too. I can't take caffeine.
I'm too
Yeah, okay. And one last question. In your life, if your life had a soundtrack, what will the opening track be?
Yo, I don't know. Come on, George. Really? If it had a soundtrack?
Yeah, what would the opening track be?
Oh my goodness. No, George, I can't even think. I just went blank. I just went blank. What would it be?
You know, opening track could be, you know, maybe a monologue. It could be, you know, a shout or a slogan or some beat, you know. You know what
What is yours?
Mine would be money, money.
Wait, now, Tandi Mali. Tandi Mali. Oh, man.
Yeah, I want to go for the money.
Look, money is great. I just, as long as we don't lose ourselves while we do it.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I think that's the one thing that I always am careful of, is to lose my being.
Okay. Okay. That's
Shine bright like a diamond.
That's right.
I think that's the one.
Okay.
It just came to me now.
All right.
Simple, but yeah.
Perfect.
I'm gonna shine bright like a diamond.
Lunathi, it's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
And finally getting this done. And I'm pretty sure this is not going to be our last.
It won't.
There'll be more.
Yes.
Tanisha has to call me. She has my number.
Yes.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Lunathi Mampofu.